Whether you're new to real estate or a seasoned vet, the way to optimize your business is to systemize. And today we've got Dallas Tung with us to show you exactly how to do that. And we're live. All right. I'm excited about this today because I am a systems nerd, and we're going to talk to somebody who's figured it all out. So I'd like to introduce Dallas Tung. He's a realtor in Las Vegas. So Dallas, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got a pretty interesting background. So tell us about you and, briefly, what's your origin story? Where you at now and how'd you get here?
Originally from LA, grew up in LA. I've been everywhere. I've been in Canada. I've been to Hong Kong. I've been, Ohio for 10 years. So, yeah, originally I started I started a manufacturing company back in 2005, and that has that paid the bills, got me going, and it's been recently getting acquired and just moving on to the next big thing.
Okay, so tell us about that manufacturing company. Like, what did it do? What experiences did you have growing that business, etc.?
Yeah, so manufacturers gift cards, membership cards, hotel key cards, that kind of thing. Um, and it is tough. I mean, basically started off as a wholesaler. I started off like right here in front of the computer, developed a website. My dad kind of got into that in the beginning. He was actually manufacturing, but not in this country. So I kind of like just researched what he was doing, and I was like, okay, maybe I can sell that on the side. And so I made the website, and yeah, and then we turn that into a $7 million a year company. And we're manufacturing. That's how I ended up in Vegas, but we started manufacturing ourselves and moved the plant to Vegas. Corporate is still in LA.
Okay, so big question. It sounds like a pretty successful business you had, doing $7 million a year in manufacturing. Why the shift to real estate?
Um, well, I've always liked real estate, investing into real estate and stuff like that. My parents invest, they buy properties and sell it, and that's how they got rich, or that's how they made their money, is through real estate. So I'm getting older. I gotta be mature and do the same thing. So I decided, I was buying real estate, and I was like, hey, what if I got my license? Is it worth it? So I was like, it's not worth it unless you buy a lot of properties. And then my friend, which is a realtor here in Vegas, he's like, why don't you get your license and we start a team? And I was like, okay, yeah, okay, let's do it. And then that was COVID. And because of COVID, I wasn't really working, everything was shut down. So I was like, I have time. I'm not doing anything. I'll get my license. So that's how this all started.
Interesting. What a time to get. So when COVID hit and everything shut down, that's when you started exploring getting your license or doing the education.
Yeah,
Cool.
correct.
So then, how long have you been licensed now?
Exact almost 1 year.
Almost a year. And then, would you be willing to share with people how many transactions you've done in your first year?
Uh, 21 as of today.
I mean, that is fire. A lot of people won't do 21 in their entire career. So good on you. So let me ask, what did some of the experiences of being the CEO of a manufacturing company and an entrepreneur that you were successful at doing? How did you carry that experience into real estate to become so quickly?
I mean, first 3 months, even before I got my license, probably started in like exactly a year ago. Or even maybe January of last year, I was just researching, kind of understanding how real estate works, or how it works as a realtor, how do we get leads, how do we get customers, and just all that stuff. You know, just trying to to learn. And the first 3 months, I'd say it was kind of tough. I mean, um, I still closed one or two every every month until like May. And then May and June, I didn't have anything. And I was
Mm.
like, man, I was like, this is tough market. This is a tough market. Vegas is definitely tough. I know there's over 20,000 licensed agents here in the Valley. And, you know, I was like, yeah, this is tough. This is tough. And I don't know, all of a sudden, towards after July came, I the leads and the clients started coming around, and then I started getting referrals, and I started getting people from Instagram. I started getting people from Google, from like looking for me on Google, and then August, October, I got 6 pending transactions.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So then, so you have a couple months of success, and then you're riding the income roller coaster, and it plummets for a couple months. Like, oh man, I don't have anything going. Is this ever going to work? And then it just like skyrockets for you. So it sounds like technology, and I don't know if online leads or pay-per-click ads are how you generate or did generate business. But like, what are your lead generation pillars? Like, how do you typically attract clients, and like, what are some systemizing steps you took to do that?
Yeah. So I mean, I started first on creating all the content, social media content like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and all that. And just started posting. Very important one is my Google business page. You got to create that as well, because if Google doesn't know you exist, then nobody's going to know you exist. So you got to do all that, all those platforms, create profiles, Zillow profiles, Realtor.com's profiles, Yelp profiles, just whatever. Just get yourself out there. Any platform that will give you free profiles, do it. Newspapers, whatever. Right? The more your name pops up, the better. So anything, Twitter, all the social media platforms, all the the Google and even YouTube and stuff like that. So I did started making YouTube videos in models and stuff like that. But after, that was a lot of work. So I was like, I need to just chill out and hold that back a little bit, and focus on the other stuff that's a little bit easier to create content. But then after I did that, now you started doing the paid ads, like the Facebook paid ads, the Google paid ads, and stuff like that. But at the same time, you still have to really create content. And so I kind of hired uh, outsourced marketing teams to create content, help me create content, and help me post content as well. So I give them what I want to talk about. They will make it, and then we use a platform that will automatically post on all these social media sites. That way you don't have to do it every day and post each one. It automatically, you create the content, then you just submit it, and it automatically posts all one a day. You can set it up 3 a day or whatever you want. So yeah, and then so that free up a lot of time, and then I can just create more videos. Yeah, and
That's dirty talk. You found someone to do content creation for you. You set the schedule, and then you kind of walked away.
mhm.
Oh man, that's like, I can just feel the weight coming off of my shoulders just thinking of that.
Yeah, yeah. The from plastic carts from my first company, we had over 50 people employed. You have all these, you have graphic designers, you have salespeople, you have customer service people, you have engineers, you have machine workers, specialty machine workers, you have shipping departments, you name it, right? We have all kinds of departments, marketing managers and stuff like that. So that has helped me figure out, hey, it's really like, it's not, yes, I love to work hard, but you also want to, do things to make things easier for you and surround yourself with the people that can make you better.
Right, like the level 5 business as they talk about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how can you eventually fire yourself? I've noticed in my business, I'm the bottleneck. I'm the one who gets in the way, so I have to replace myself in a lot of these different areas so that business can move forward and quickly. So what have you found? I feel like you've talked a lot about similarities from the two businesses. What has surprised you from going from your previous business into real estate? What wasn't what you expected?
What wasn't I didn't expect? It's the amount of driving around. Yeah, um, all over the place. So I was spending about almost $200 a week on gas, during
Whoa.
last summer, all over the place. I mean, all over the place, because I was just super busy, right? So, I got an electric car, so
There you
that
go.
so I'm always, always trying to do better. Anything that I see that's a problem, I try to fix. So, with the driving around a lot, I understand that's just part of the business. And then also I started to create a team. Well, I mean, I joined my partner. We were already a team, but the goal was in the future, let me figure out real estate, get myself situated, and then we'll start growing a team. But with my Instagram and everything, I was posting stuff all the time, and then a new agent reaches out to me and on Instagram, and it's like, hey, I'm struggling, I'm a new agent, and I'm not I haven't closed anything. It's been 4 months now. I'm frustrated. And I see this message and I'm like, well, I'm as new as you are. That's what I was thinking. But I didn't say that yet. I was like, hey, thanks for reaching out. Let's meet up. And then we met up and we kind of, I heard his story and then I basically told him, I was like, well, I have 6 pending contracts right now, but to tell you the truth, you got your license a month before I did. But and he still wanted me to help him out, so he joined the team.
Nice.
Yeah, and then with that said, he helped me do more showings and stuff like that. I showed him how I did my showings, especially for the out-of-state clients. I'll video record them or FaceTime with them, and of course you want to provide good showing quality, right? So we'll use a gimbal and stuff like that, walk around so everything's smooth, and they love it. Clients love it, and then the Jeremiah, the new agent, he started doing better, and as of today, I mean, he's pending 3 contracts just right now, so he's closed 6 deals since he joined us.
Wow,
Since last
congratulations.
September, yes, last
That's
September.
pretty incredible. You said something I want to circle back to because this is something that fascinates me all the time. You mentioned that if there's a problem or you find something with a problem, you fix it. Can you give us some examples of problems that you fixed in your business?
Yeah, I mean, for one is the car, and then showings, right? The gimbal, making sure you have good quality videos for the client. You're moving smoothly, and do everything 100%. Do everything 100%, and the biggest thing is following up. And how do you do that? So we learned that we need a CRM, right? We need a CRM to um, that suits you. So we went from Real Geeks to Follow Up Boss, and then now we're on Boomtown. So we try different things. They're all great, but it really just depends on how you want to utilize it, and if it fits you and your team. And so stuff like that. And then, are there improvements? My coworkers and employees at the other company, we've always made changes, always. Started in 2005 till now, the last 15 years, always changes, always changes, always changes. Some people don't like change, but at the same time, it's, the technology is, the world spins so fast, you gotta be able to make changes, because things change. Even as us as a realtor, our jobs are changing. We're becoming experts in our local markets, and opinions, and all that stuff. Like, nowadays it's like anybody can find their own house now. We're not the ones who needs to be the ones to help them find a house. They can find it on their own, with just using the internet. So yeah, so you gotta be able to change with the industry, and fix those problems as you see them.
Yeah. What is the next? I don't like to use the word problem, but for lack of a better word, what's the next problem in your business currently that you're going to fix?
Well, right now, our biggest problem is we're growing too fast. I'm getting a lot of new agents contacting me, and they want to join. So we have a team of 8 realtors as of today. 2 more still, just finished their license or just passed their test, and they're getting the license. So my problem right now is figuring out how to teach them the right way, and so that they create good habits as a realtor and become a good realtor. So that's my struggle right now. It's not a bad problem; it's a good problem.
High quality problem. What if you could give a new agent or even a seasoned agent like one tip from the Dallas playbook on how to be successful? What would you distill that one tip down to be?
Be committed. I mean, that's no. I was gonna say 2. I would say just you follow up on your leads.
Follow up on your leads.
Yes.
That is, the fortunes in the follow up, as they say, and that's not a joke. So,
No.
Dallas, this is, you and I'm sure I could talk to you for hours, but we'll spare everybody. If someone was in Las Vegas and looking to buy or sell, how would they get a hold of you and your team?
Yeah, very easy. You can email me at dallas@kwvegas.com. And that's the best way. Or you could look me up on Instagram, Vegas Living Life. Vegas Living Life is my handle.
Awesome. Well, if anybody out there is looking to buy or sell in the Portland, Oregon, or Vancouver, Washington area, my team and I would be happy to help you out. You can either call me at 509-393-9123. You can text me at that number as well, or you can email me at Chace, that's CHACE, at MrHouseHack.com. So, all right, everybody, I want to say thank you for joining us. Dallas, I really appreciate your time. This has been awesome, and I'll see you all on the next one.
Yeah, thank you.